Okay, let's talk about something huge. A single skill that can literally, fundamentally change how you experience your life. And no, this isn't about some quick fix. It's about mastering that tiny space between what happens to you and how you choose to respond. You see, that space right there, that's where you find your peace, your power, and your control. I mean, just look at this. This is the difference between a peaceful life and a painful one. That is a bold, bold claim, right? But the idea behind it is actually pretty simple. The power to define your entire experience lies in that little gap between something happening and your reaction to it. Just take a second and really think about it. That angry text you wish you could just unsend, that one argument that just spiraled completely out of control. Yeah, we've all been there. The thing is, those impulsive reactions, those are the exact moments we give away our power. And the consequences? Well, they can stick around for years. So let's really break down what this trap is. You know, the world is constantly poking at us, trying to get a reaction. And every single time we just give in without thinking, we're willingly stepping into a cage. We're making ourselves vulnerable, easy to manipulate. This right here lays out a really crucial distinction. So on one side, you've got reacting. It's automatic, it's emotional, it's basically a habit. But on the other side, you have responding, and that's intentional, it's conscious, and it's controlled. You see the difference? One is a chain that just pulls you along. The other is a tool that gives you all the power. And this leads to a pretty powerful concept, emotional slavery. Think about it. If someone can push a button and instantly make you angry, or say just one thing that completely ruins your day, well, who's really in control there? Your emotions become the strings, and you become the puppet. And here's a perfect real-world example of how high the cost can be. So picture a hardworking guy who gets unfairly criticized in a meeting. Now, instead of responding calmly, he just explodes. He lets his emotions take over. And in that one single moment, years of his hard work are completely overshadowed. He's no longer the hardworking guy. Suddenly, he's the emotional guy. He lost control. And in that meeting, the price was his reputation. So, okay, if reacting is the trap, what's the escape route? Well, it all starts with a simple but incredibly effective technique: the pause. This is the moment right here that you take your control back. It's something you can call the 5-second rule, and it is just unbelievably simple. The next time you feel that emotional wave coming, just stop, don't say anything, don't move, just take one single 5-second deep breath. In that tiny little window of time, you're giving the emotional reactive part of your brain a chance to cool down, and you're letting your rational thinking brain catch up. And that brings us to a really crucial point. You know, years down the line, it's usually not the original insult or the event that haunts us. No, it's our own reaction, the words we can't take back, the regret that we carry around. That long-term pain is almost always self-inflicted. I mean, consider this heartbreaking example of two sisters. One makes a sarcastic comment, maybe doesn't even mean much by it, but the other has this explosive reaction. And just like that, a close relationship is shattered. All of that pain, all of that regret, it all stemmed from one single moment where a reaction was chosen instead of a pause. It's a powerful, powerful reminder of what's at stake. Okay, so let's build on that. Beyond just the simple pause, there are other tools, proactive strategies that can transform what a lot of people see as weakness into an incredible source of strength. Let's call them your silent superpowers. You know, our culture often gets this wrong. It mistakes silence for weakness, but it's really the exact opposite. Silence is strategic, it's control. When you choose to be silent, you create a space for yourself to just observe and think. You get to maintain your dignity, while other people, well, they might just be showing their hand. And this all ties into a really critical discipline: managing your energy. Like it says here, not everything is worth your time, and not everyone deserves a reaction from you. Think about it. You have a finite amount of emotional energy every single day. Wasting it on petty arguments or pointless debates just means you have less for the things that truly matter. You've got to protect your energy like it's gold. All right, now we get to the final boss in this whole battle for control. And it's not other people, it's our own ego. This is where we take this whole conversation from just a simple tactic to really a life philosophy. This next idea it's a powerful one. True healing isn't about getting revenge or proving someone else wrong. It's an internal process. It's about proving to yourself that you are the one in charge of your future, no matter what anyone else has said or done. So the next time you feel that urge to fight, to prove a point, to defend yourself, just ask this simple question. The answer will tell you everything you need to know. It'll reveal whether you're acting from a place of strength and peace or from a place of insecurity and noise. This slide really just clarifies that whole internal battle perfectly. The ego, it wants revenge. It wants to be right. It wants to win the argument, even if it costs you your relationships. But your inner self, let's call it your soul, it wants freedom. It wants peace. It wants to win your life, which, believe it or not, often means walking away from the argument. So the real question is, which victory actually matters more to you? And this really brings us to the core truth of it all. Your worth is not up for debate. It's a fact. People who are truly confident, they don't need to prove it in every little argument. They just live it. They don't need to react to defend something they already know is real. So what's the big takeaway here? Real power isn't found in the loudest voice, or the angriest comeback, or in that desperate need to be right all the time. No, it's found in the stillness. It's found in the calm confidence of a mind that is in control of itself. In a world that is constantly screaming for your reaction, always remember this. Sometimes, the most powerful, the loudest thing you can ever say is nothing at all.